Welcome back to Gen X Trek Tales, the channel where we break down classic books and throw in some wild what-if scenarios. Today, we're diving into George Orwell's Animal Farm, an allegory that delves into the themes of power, corruption, and the potential for revolution. We'll explore these themes, and then, just for fun, we'll imagine a what-if scenario. Ready? Let's roll. Alright, let's set the scene. Animal Farm starts with overworked and underfed farm animals who decide they've had enough of their drunken human owner, Mr. Jones. It's a tale as old as time. The workers get fed up with their lazy, abusive boss and decide to take matters into their own hands. In this case, those workers are cows, chickens, and pigs, and their boss is a drunk farmer who couldn't care less about their well-being. Old Major is the catalyst for the rebellion. This wise and persuasive old boar dreams of an animal-run society where everyone is equal and no one has to suffer under human oppression. Old Major's dream is simple: a utopian farm where all animals share the wealth and work for the common good. It's an idyllic vision that fills the animals with hope and optimism. But as with all revolutionary ideas, it sounds much better in theory than practice. Old Major dies shortly after delivering his rousing speech, leaving the animals with a sense of purpose and a plan to overthrow Mr. They succeed in their rebellion, and for a moment, it looks like the dream might become a reality. With Jones ousted, the pigs take charge, naturally assuming leadership roles because they're, well, pigs. And in this story, pigs are the most intelligent animals on the farm. The pigs are led by Snowball and Napoleon, two swine with very different visions for the farm's future. Snowball is idealistic, charismatic, and full of innovative ideas. He wants to build a windmill to generate electricity and improve the quality of life for all the animals. Napoleon, on the other hand, is power-hungry, manipulative, and frankly, a bit of a sociopath. He's less interested in equality and more interested in consolidating his power. The pigs establish the 7 commandments of animalism, the guiding principles of their new society. These include lofty ideals like all animals are equal, no animal shall drink alcohol, and no animal shall sleep in a bed. These commandments ensure the animals never become like the oppressive humans they overthrew. Spoiler alert, they become like the oppressive humans they overthrew. The first signs of trouble appear when the pigs start taking extra rations for themselves. They justify it by claiming they need the extra food to keep their brains sharp for all the hard thinking they're doing on behalf of the farm. It's a classic case of leaders taking advantage of their positions under the guise of necessity. As time goes on, the commandments begin to change. No animal shall drink alcohol becomes, no animal shall drink alcohol to excess, and no animal shall sleep in a bed becomes, no animal shall sleep in a bed with sheets. The pigs move into the farmhouse, start wearing clothes, and essentially transform into the very tyrants they sought to overthrow. The windmill, which was Snowball's brainchild, becomes a central point of contention. Snowball envisions it to provide electricity and ease the workload for all animals. Napoleon, who sees Snowball as a threat to his power, uses the windmill to turn the other animals against Snowball. He employs his secret weapon, a pack of vicious dogs he's been raising secretly. These dogs chase Snowball off the farm, effectively eliminating Napoleon's competition. With Snowball out of the picture, Napoleon takes complete control. Napoleon blames Snowball for all the farm's problems, using him as a scapegoat for everything that goes wrong. It's a tactic from the 1984 playbook, create an enemy to unite the people against and distract them from the real issues. Oh yeah, the same author. The windmill, now under Napoleon's control, is built not to benefit the animals but to increase the farm's production and profits. The animals work harder than ever for less reward under increasingly harsh conditions. The pigs' corruption is becoming more apparent, and the farm is slowly descending into tyranny. The pigs' corruption peaks with the tragic story of Boxer, the hard-working horse. Boxer is the farm's most dedicated worker, embodying the spirit of the revolution with his maxims: I will work harder and Napoleon is always right. His loyalty and strength are exploited to the fullest by the pigs. When Boxer collapses from exhaustion, rather than providing him with the retirement he's earned, Napoleon sells him to a glue factory. That's right, loyalty on Animal Farm gets you nothing but a one-way trip to Elmer's. The other animals are fed lies about Boxer being taken to a veterinarian. But the truth eventually comes out, shattering any remaining illusions of the pigs' benevolence. As the story progresses, the farm's descent into tyranny becomes undeniable. The pigs continue to indulge in luxuries at the expense of the other animals, who are now worse off than they were under Mr. Jones. The final betrayal comes when the pigs start walking on two legs, carrying whips, and fraternizing with human farmers. The 7 commandments are reduced to a single, chilling maxim. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. The other animals look through the farmhouse window and can no longer distinguish between the pigs and the humans. The revolution has come full circle, and the cycle of oppression continues. Orwell's Animal Farm is a powerful allegory about the dangers of power and the ease with which revolutionary ideals can be corrupted. It's a stark reminder that those who seek power often do so for their own benefit, not for the good of the people they claim to represent. The story illustrates how propaganda, manipulation, and fear can be used to control and oppress, even in a society founded on the principles of equality and justice. Now let's revisit our what-if twist. What if Snowball, instead of fleeing, turned the tables and murdered Napoleon in his sleep? Imagine it. A dark night on the farm, Snowball sneaks into Napoleon's pigsty and ends the tyrant's reign with a swift kick. The other animals wake up to find Snowball standing over Napoleon's lifeless body, proclaiming a new era of equality and justice. This what-if scenario challenges us to consider the potential for change and the consequences of our actions. Without Napoleon's oppressive tactics, Snowball sets out to truly make the farm a better place. He builds the windmill just like he planned, and the animals see immediate benefits: electricity, running water, and even a heating system for the barn. The farm starts to thrive, and the animals' quality of life improves. Snowball holds regular meetings where all animals get a say, and the 7 commandments remain unaltered, with no additions like all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. But let's be honest, it's still Animal Farm. Power has a way of corrupting even the most idealistic leaders. As Snowball's influence grows, he faces new challenges. Some animals might start to see Snowball's leadership as just another form of control. There's always a squealer around, ready to manipulate the truth and spread propaganda. The struggle for true equality is more complex than just removing one lousy pig. Imagine Snowball trying to maintain the farm's original ideals while facing dissent from within. The sheep, who mindlessly repeat slogans, could become a tool for any ambitious animal seeking power. Snowball's vision of equality might start to falter as he deals with practical issues like food shortages, dissent, and the ever-present threat of human retaliation. Perhaps Snowball would have to compromise, bending some of the commandments to maintain order. The dream of a utopian farm could slowly erode under the weight of reality. Snowball's windmill, though initially successful, could face sabotage from disgruntled animals or human adversaries. Each setback would test Snowball's resolve and leadership. Would he remain true to Old Major's vision, or would he become more authoritarian to maintain control? The balance between preserving power and staying true to revolutionary ideals is a tightrope walk that Snowball must navigate carefully. As time passes, Snowball might find himself making decisions that eerily resemble Napoleon's. The pressure of leadership could lead him to justify minor deviations from the commandments for the greater good. Before long, these minor deviations could become significant changes. The animals might start to notice that, although life is better than it was under Mr. Jones, it isn't the utopia they were promised. Let's not forget the external threats. The neighboring human farms, seeing the success of Animal Farm, might band together to crush this animal revolution before it spreads. Snowball would have to prepare for potential invasions, create an army, and fortify the farm. The constant state of alert could lead to a more militarized society, where security takes precedence over freedom. In this new scenario, Boxer's loyalty to Snowball could become a symbol of hope rather than tragedy. Instead of being sent to the glue factory, Boxer might live to see the fruits of his labor, enjoying a well-deserved retirement. However, the strain on resources could still present a moral dilemma for Snowball: how to care for the old and infirm without compromising the farm's productivity. Meanwhile, seeing Snowball's success, the other pigs might become envious and plot against him. The power struggle within the pig hierarchy could lead to more intrigue and betrayal. Snowball's ability to navigate these internal politics while keeping the farm united would be crucial to maintaining the new order. Ultimately, the farm under Snowball might not be a perfect utopia, but it could be a more just and equitable society than the one under Napoleon. Snowball's leadership might evolve into a balanced approach, maintaining the farm's productivity while meeting the animals' needs. The principles of animalism could be preserved, albeit with some practical modifications. Snowball could implement democratic processes, giving all animals a voice in decision-making. This inclusion could foster community and shared responsibility, making the farm a genuine collective effort. The animals could work together to solve problems, ensuring the farm's prosperity benefits everyone. The windmill, now a symbol of progress and unity, could stand as a testament to what the animals can achieve when they work together. Snowball's vision of a better future could inspire the animals to strive for continuous improvement, creating a legacy of innovation and cooperation. Ultimately, while challenges and conflicts would still arise, Snowball's leadership could pave the way for a more harmonious and prosperous animal farm. The dream of a utopian society might never be fully realized, but the animals could come closer to it under Snowball's guidance. So, that's Animal Farm. A dark, twisted, but oh-so-relevant tale of power and corruption. If you enjoyed this TLDR, hit that like button and subscribe for more. And hey, drop a comment with other books you'd like me to break down. Maybe we'll tackle something less grim next time, like Lord of the Flies. Oh wait, thanks for watching Gen X Trek Tales. Stay snarky, folks.